Okay, you guys, so Diddy's twin girls, Jessie and Delilah, just had their own little drama at the Orange County Fair this past Saturday night. So they were at the fair and it was around 9 p.m. And of course, the girls were just out trying to have a good time. Now, they're 18, so they just living their lives. But this is where it gets messy. So they're sitting there on the ride waiting for the ride to start. And apparently, the girls had their phones out. Now, we know fair workers usually tell you to put your phone away before the ride starts for safety reasons. So basically the worker told the girls 3 times to put their phone away, and guess what? They did not listen, so the worker ended up kicking them off the ride. Now this is where it gets interesting because there's a video of the whole thing going down and you could tell it got a little heated.
We won't refund the fast pass.
But there's more to the story. So some sources are saying that the worker was being really rude about how he asked them to put their phones away. Now, just to be clear, so there's no confusion, they did not get kicked out the fair. They just got kicked off the ride. Now, this is the thing. Of course, we were not there to see what was going on, but you got to put your phone away. You have to put your phones away. And if the guy asked them 3 times and they didn't want to do it, he did have every right to kick them off the ride. Now, on the other hand, if he was being very rude and disrespectful as to how he did ask them, then I can understand them feeling some type of way and not wanting to put the phone away, because if they felt disrespected, then sometimes that will cause people to push back. But at the end of the day, the rules are the rules. If you want to get on this ride and you want to enjoy yourself, you got to put your phone away, period. Now, the other question is, do you think that the guy was being rude because they were being entitled? Because the thing is, why did he have to ask them out of all the guests that were on that ride to put their phones away 3 times? They possibly could have been in their own world doing what they do, not paying attention and holding up the ride. So do you feel like there was a level of entitlement there? But y'all let me know, what do y'all think about this situation? Who do you feel is in the right and who do you feel is in the wrong? But moving on to the next story. Okay, y'all, so the internet is dragging Halle Bailey again, and this time it's about an award that she received from the city. So the question that has everyone in an uproar is Halle lying about receiving this award from the city? So this is what's going on. So over the weekend, Halle was honored at something called the Maternal Health Summit. So this event was put together by a nonprofit called Project Pitt, and it was all about postpartum depression, maternal health, and motherhood. Now, at the event, she received what's called the Halo Award, and yes, this was named after her son, and Halle took to Twitter and posted this: "I want to thank the city of Los Angeles for this incredible honor to be recognized for speaking up about maternal health and my own postpartum journey. It's really humbling, just a reminder that vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a bridge that connects us all." Now that post right there is what got the drama started, because people started digging and ended up calling her a liar. Now, because this award was from Project Pitt, people felt like her saying this award was from the city of Los Angeles was a flat out lie, even though the award does say City of Los Angeles at the top. So the person who actually called her out on this was DJ Academic. He basically was like, man, this girl is lying. So he said, fans find out Halle Bailey didn't receive an award from the city of LA, and it was actually from a company with 4K IG followers called Project Pitt. PR agency also photoshopped the weight gain away. Now, Academics knows he cannot talk about nobody's weight. Now, he reposted what a fan posted. They said, no, this award isn't given by the city of Los Angeles. It's just part of the Maternal Health Summit event organized by Project Pitt with local partners, not the city itself. So y'all, y'all know I had to dig and figure out if this was actually what was going on. And if you look at the details, the truth is actually somewhere in the middle. So the award came from the Maternal Health Summit. So there is no confusion about that. But the event was hosted in partnership with LA County Supervisor Halle Mitchell's office. So yes, technically, the city of Los Angeles was involved, which is why their name is on the award. Now, they just weren't involved in a way of like the mayor personally handing Halle the award, but she did get recognition at an event that had the city's name behind it. So technically, Halle didn't lie. The city's name was on it, but I could also see why people felt like her post made it sound bigger than it actually was. Now on Twitter, it read like a major citywide honor when in reality, it was more of a nonprofit award with official city backing. So now you got some people feeling like some people are nitpicking and others feel like she's trying to hype up this award for PR because she has another court date coming up for her custody battle with DDG. But either way, yes, she was honored, and yes, it was connected to the city. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. That's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Hey, yo, we need to have a serious conversation about all these fake participation trophy awards coming out of Hollywood lately, yo. This latest one is straight up nasty work, yo. They just invented this new award and gave it to Halle Bailey as a PR move in light of her legal battle with her baby daddy, DDG. Straight up nasty work, yo. These fake awards, man, we can't let Hollywood get away with this, yo.
So on August 8th, Halle and DDG had a little court session trying to basically figure out how can they come to an agreement about their child. Mind you, Halle wants 100% custody. She does not want to share it. She wants full rights. She doesn't want DDG to have any say-so in Halo's life. I don't get that, because why would you let have a baby with a man where you don't want him to have any say-so or any to know anything about the child? Why? What has he done so wrong in the child's life that he doesn't deserve that? I need answers. But DDG is requesting 50-50 custody where they both have, say-so, which is kind of okay because Halo's gonna be good on both sides of the family. Whatever happened between y'all two, that's y'all business. But come on now. Both families love Halo. But there was no agreement reached at the mediation. So as of now, they're going to have to go to court. And everything has to be put in front of a judge for him to basically say what's going to happen. So Haley's team and DDG's team had to both figure out enough evidence to prove who should get what at this point. And then they have their DV case coming up. And the same lawyer who's doing the child custody situation is the same man or woman who's gonna be doing the DV case. Let's talk about it in the comments.
I just wanted to give you guys an update on the DDG and Halle custody battle. They had mediation on August 8th, and they could not come to an agreement about custody for Halo. So now they have a new custody hearing scheduled for August 20th. Gotta say, I'm a little worried for DDG in this case because fathers don't tend to come out well when you go to trial for these things. So what do you guys think the holdup is? Do you think DDG is the one being difficult, or do you think Halle's the one being difficult? Halle's already said that she, wants him to have only 6 hours a week supervised with his son in a visitation center. To me, that is extreme. That is a bit much for someone who you haven't accused of harming the child. You didn't say he harmed the child at all. So why would you think that he needs 6 hours of visitation in a facility, not even in his own home, but in a facility where a stranger is watching over them when he hasn't harmed the child? To me, that's extreme. Okay. But we'll see. I don't know what DDG is asking for. Maybe he's asking for something extreme. But to me, what Halle is asking for and what she put on paper is extremely extreme. Okay. But that's what the judge is there for. Hopefully the judge will see through that and be like, okay, this father has not been accused of neglecting his child, abusing his child, doing anything harmful to his child. So why this extreme? Because honestly, guys, that's what they give parents who have been neglectful, abuse their child. sometimes that's what they give parents who have even, like, SA'd their child in some states. I don't know. I just feel like that's really extreme. I feel like in that regard, Halle is being very unreasonable. Okay. But who knows? Maybe that's not even what she was asking for come August 8th. Maybe on August 8th, she changed her mind and she was asking for something different. I don't know. But we're going to have to see at the hearing on the 20th.
My question is this. Well, let me not show my badge. My question is this. Why do Halle, don't really want DDG to have, like, full custody, not full custody period, or really don't want the child with him? Why is that? Because it do give, like, she's very mad, very bitter, and I understand, okay, if he did hit her, right? If he did hit her, cool. But this is a child that you guys got involved in. You depriving that child from a father. So it's like, you don't feel guilty or upset at yourself for doing that just for your child. Because I'm not gonna lie, if it was all for me, boy, give me a break here. You going to your daddy house every other week. It's like, what is going on now?